Hey, Tanner.
Hey, man, how are you?
Have you ever seen the School of Rock?
Let's reel it in. You went, have you ever seen? That was good, man.
Thanks,
a lot
bro.
of singing in this movie.
Because it's the School of Rock. How you doing,
I'm
man?
good. It'd be better if we friggin' talked about this movie.
Have you ever seen the Eric Andre show where Jack Black walks down and Eric Andre's like, what is this Mickey Mouse I've seen before my very eyes with a name like Jack Black? I thought you'd be a brother.
No, I've seen Eric Andre, and I love Eric Andre.
And then they do whippets together. They do the cool whip and they go.
The Whippet?
You never done a whippet before?
What is that?
It's like the cool whip. It's like the whipped cream.
Ready whip? Like whipped cream
You know,
in a
like
can or in the tub?
In the
Do you like
tube?
the can or do you like the can or the tub more?
I like to go.
Okay, me too.
So the tube.
I have
But
some in
if you keep it up straight, you have. We better do whippets on this podcast right now. Oh man, bring it my way, brother. That's out of focus. That's out of. Just one each. Just one each.
It's low. It's fat free.
Oh, then we're okay. Then we're good.
we're okay.
We're okay.
It'll make me less high. Okay,
How many-
show me how to do it.
How many calories? It's super easy.
It's 5 calories per 2 tablespoons.
You just go like this. I'm lightheaded.
Already?
It's
I
a
don't wanna
whippet,
do this.
bro.
I don't want to do this.
Oh, take a hit of that.
Holy crap! I'm lightheaded. Oh,
It's a little echoey in here now.
keep this out because my drink is gonna go good with this. I think.
Oh,
Gimme,
okay. I'll
gimme,
keep it
gimme.
right here.
Gimme. Yeah, man. Okay, we should probably get into the drink.
Yeah, what's the drink you got here?
I
Tanner?
got Tanner's on a diet. I got us a Core Power protein shake.
Whoa!
Chocolate. It's basically chocolate milk. Okay. But
Okay.
do you think chocolate milk with that Ready Whip would be good?
I think so. I mean, it's
hope
just
so.
like,
Jeez.
have you ever had frozen hot chocolate before?
I've had it from Dunkin' Donuts and it's delicious. But
It's
it's like
good.
a icy.
Doesn't make sense though to me. I feel like this is similar to that.
Well, we can't call it frozen chocolate.
Did you shake it beforehand?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Did you not see? The whole camera saw me go like this.
Bro, I just did like
I
a
literally did
5-second whippet. I can't see anything right now.
Okay, here's some of that. Grab the whipped cream. Let's try this out. I feel like we should have done this next week on the first Christmas episode.
Oh, the Christmas one? This is just to
This is funny, dude.
get us in the mood.
Yeah.
I'll just
Okay,
do a
hold
little
on.
bit.
Thanks, man. Merry Christmas, Ben.
Merry Christmas, bro.
School of Rock. Here we go. My whipped cream all went to the back of my cup.
Mine did too. I didn't get anything. Ugh. Tastes like chalk.
The protein shake?
What do you think it tastes like? You think it's good?
Chocolate milk, dude. It's Fairlife.
Chalk.
This is from Fairlife.
Bro, this puts the chalk in chocolate milk.
This was my favorite drink that we ever had on season 1 was when we did the chocolate milk and we just downed it.
Oh, really?
That was really funny.
Yeah, this is it's decent. It's getting better.
I just sipped the whipped cream.
Ooh. All right. You want me to tell you about this movie before you got a little something? Got it. You want me to tell you? Sorry. No, you did good. You did good. We should do a whip it before every episode.
Okay, let's get serious. What do we?
Okay, I'm sorry. Do we want to talk about the movie before we get into the summary?
No.
Okay. Then get that timer going.
Why are we so quiet?
I'm waiting for you.
This is an audio experience.
Are you ready?
According to Matt Fulton, it's an audio experience.
It's an audio-visual
Only
experience.
Only audio.
Goodness gracious, Matt.
Okay, go.
Jack Black is a rock and roll star, and he gets kicked out of his band because he's rocking too hard. And
No
he's
vacancy.
Huh?
No Vacancy is the name of the band.
The band's No Vacancy?
Yep.
Interesting. All right.
I'm gonna
So he
know
rocks
that.
too hard, but he's also not that good.
Yeah.
which is strange. Anyways,
He
so
gets good later.
he gets better. He gets better for sure. But then cut back to his apartment. He's living with his best friend, the real Mr. Schneebly,
Mr. Schneebly.
and his girlfriend, played by
I don't know. Sarah
I don't know.
Silverson?
Sarah Silver. Yeah, there we go.
I said I don't know and then said it.
I don't know. Sarah Silverman? In
I
the
said
same breath.
Silverson.
So is it Silverson or Silver?
Silverson, yeah.
Okay.
4 minutes and 7 seconds.
So she is kind of telling her boyfriend to tell Jack Black that, hey, you need to like get him to start paying his half of the rent. He owes you money.
Yeah.
And Jack Black's like, fine, I'll get you the money. Don't worry about it. Mr. Schneebly, the real one, is a teacher. He's a substitute kind of.
Yeah.
What are they
He's
called?
not a temp.
He's a temp.
He's not a temp.
He's not a temp.
He's not a temp. He's a sub.
He's a sub. So Jack Black gets a phone call from the school, pretends to be Mr. Schneebly, and he's like, yeah, I'll take that job. And he goes and pretends to be his roommate with all these students at a super prestigious school of youngsters.
Is it elementary school or middle school?
I think it's elementary school.
Okay.
They're pretty young.
Yeah.
Megan is in the classroom with some other students as well. And Jack Black's like, do what you want. Take recess, whatever. It's
Give me
fine.
a turkey sub.
Give me a turkey sub.
Out of
Steals
your
a kid's
desk.
sandwich and just eats it.
Has a hangover.
And then he sees the students during music class, and
3
they're all
minutes and 7 seconds.
how long?
3 minutes and 6 seconds.
Okay. And then he sees all the students playing classical music. He's like, bro, these kids can actually play. So he brings them back to his classroom, and he begins to teach them the art of rock and roll. And then so he teaches them. Some can play the guitar well, some can play the piano well. Some of them are the managers, some of them are the singers. They all have their own little spot in the quote-unquote band, and they can't tell the teachers, and they can't tell their parents.
Yep.
There's also a strict no field trip policy at the school. So Jack Black kind of like schmoozes up to the principal. He's like, hey, can we go on this field trip? Get your drunk, pretty much. Get your drunk.
Yep.
And she's like, yeah,
Call spade
you
a
guys
spade,
can go
Ben.
on a field trip. And they're going on a field trip because they're auditioning for the Battle of the Bands.
Yes.
And then so they don't get the gig when they go there because they're too late.
Right.
And they put a lot of practice in. They wrote some songs.
210.
And they did really good all around. Good job, kids. But they didn't get the spot. So Jack Black kind of talked to the judge. He's like, hey, man, I'm sorry for busting in earlier and just for making a fool of myself and embarrassing you. And I just feel bad because these kids are all terminal and they're going to die.
They're diagnosed with stick it to the maniosis.
Stick to the maniosis syndrome.
syndrome.
Very rare, very rare. And then so they get let into the Battle of the Bands concert the night that there's also parent-teacher conferences. So all these parents come into the classroom. Jack Black has to try to make something up, explain to them that he's been doing other stuff, teaching them other stuff
Besides music.
But he gets busted.
Yeah.
Because, long story short, his roommate and his roommate's girlfriend figure out that he's been impersonating Mr. Schneebly.
Yeah.
And then so the kids find out. Doesn't seem like things are going to happen.
117.
Okay. And Jack Black is kind of sulking in his apartment because they're no longer going to go to the Battle of the Bands. Everybody knows who he is. He's a liar. He realizes he's not that good as a musician, and he's a loser. But the kids convince the bus driver to sneak out of school. So they all get on the bus, and they drive over to the apartment, pick up Jack Black, and go to the Battle of the Bands concert where the parents are at the school complaining to the principal about this dude, Jack Black, how he was able to sneak into the school. And the principal has to walk back in and say, unfortunately, we can't find any of your kids right now. So they all go to this concert and see their kids rock out and have a good
40
time.
seconds.
And they kind of become
Fans.
proud of them.
Yeah.
They become fans. And the song that they sing and play is from one of the students.
Yep.
And they play it really well, and they rock out, and the crowd loves them, but they don't win. The band that wins
No vacancy.
is No Vacancy.
Freaking what?
With the new electric guitarist who only has shoulder pads on and no shirt.
Yeah.
Hot. So
If
they
you were to
win.
ask me.
They win. Kind of hot, and he thinks that the principal's
13.
hot too. So the band cheers them on. They go back on stage and play another song, and they're the crowd favorite, even though they don't win. And Jack Black
5,
opens up his own school
4,
called
3,
School of
2,
Rock.
1. Boom, dude. Way to go. That was pretty
felt
good.
really
That felt really,
good.
hey,
That felt really
good.
You know why? You know why? You know why? Because I had rock and roll.
Yeah, man. All right, I'm feeling high. On a real note, Ready Whip.
For real.
Who needs marijuana when you have Ready Whip?
When you have Ready Whip, it's legal and sold in every convenience store ever.
Yeah, every Ready Whip. Also,
hey, we're fine. We're fine, guys.
Also, here's the downside of Ready Whip. Okay, because then when you have Cool Whip, now Cool Whip sucks. Cool Whip is like
no.
No. Cool Whip, the tub of Cool Whip.
You're telling me Cool Whip isn't good? You're gonna put that out into the universe?
That because Ready. Think about this. Think about this for a second.
How about you string a sentence together for me? Okay.
Think about this for a second.
Make your point.
How many aunts do you have in your family? Do you have a lot?
Both sides?
Yeah.
6.
Do you have a favorite aunt?
Probably 5 or 6. I don't know.
Do you have a favorite aunt? Low key?
Low key? Yeah, I won't say her name, but low key I do.
Okay. This is your favorite aunt.
Okay.
The tub is the aunt that you don't talk to and you don't want to.
No.
I'm sorry. That's the way I view it.
No. The aunt.
This is Aunt Cindy for me.
Those
I won't say who's my Cool Whip.
This is your aunts that you love. The Cool Whip tub is your grandma that you love.
My grandma?
Your grandma.
My grandma doesn't know which whipped cream I want on Thanksgiving, all right? If I was to get a pumpkin pie, because think about this, dude. I know we're really off on this. Think about this.
I will.
On Thanksgiving, when you get your slice of pumpkin pie. Now tell me, do you like pumpkin pie?
I love pumpkin pie.
Me too. When you get, do you want to get a spoon and, or do you want to cover that whole slice of pie in cream? Which cream you want? Cool or Ready?
You steal the Cool Whip, the whole tub.
The Cool Whip or the Ready Whip?
The Cool Whip.
You're holding the Ready Whip.
I'm pretending this is the Ready Whip. I know it's confusing. Please follow along.
I need a tub.
You take your own and you get the pie and
are you crazy?
you dip it in, and then
You're
you eat
crazy.
It. No, it is easier. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. It is easier to put the Ready Whip.
There's a lot more benefits to Ready Whip than Cool Whip.
It is. This
because
is true.
You can get high off this. What are you gonna do with a tub?
You can get high off anything.
That's true. Speaking of getting high off anything, let's talk about School of Rock.
Directed by Richard Linklater, which, fun fact, I'm actually taking an authorship course in school right now studying all of Richard Linklater's
He's an
films.
author?
Authorship? No, he's a filmmaker. He's a writer-filmmaker.
Well, what is authorship then?
It's when you own
Tell
something.
me these things.
You are the author of your apartment. No, you're not. Got to be the
Not?
person who built the apartment.
Yeah.
What is an author?
I pay rent to the person who's the author.
Authorship is somebody who is to authorize.
Someone who authorizes things?
Authorize is to own to
Have the rights to.
I'm gonna Google what authorship means.
Truthfully, I don't care that much, but I just heard author and filmmaker.
To state or fact of being the writer of a book, article, document, or the creator of a work of art.
Sounds good. Thank you.
The occupation of writing.
Okay. Anyway, so he's the authorship.
I'm studying this dude, and I've watched a lot of his movies, and this is
what other
really
movies
good.
has he done?
Have you heard of the Before trilogy? Before Sunrise, Before Sunset.
Can't say I have.
It's with Ethan Hawke,
Okay.
villain of Moon Knight.
I've only seen 2 Ethan Hawke things, right? Explorers, that movie, and Moon Knight. That's only Ethan Hawke stuff I've seen. Yeah.
Man, I remember you saying
he's
that.
in a lot of horror stuff, right?
He's
some
in
horror stuff.
Some horror stuff.
See,
yeah.
I don't watch horror.
He was in a movie this year called The Black Phone.
I heard about that. I heard it was really good.
Trippy, dude.
Yeah.
It was good. It felt like a Stephen King book.
Really?
Like the author, Stephen King.
The authorship.
The authorship
Yeah,
of the
no.
book. Yeah, came out in 2003.
Okay.
Right in that sweet spot.
Almost 20 years.
Tanner and I did some research on our channel. All right, we did some research on our channel, and we found out that the movies. I did. I wanted to make it seem like we both did.
You just told me about it.
But the movies between 2002 and 2005 are the biggest hits on the channel.
Because how old is that from now? Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Like 10 to 15 years.
There's a certain age range that we have with this. Even though our channel says it's for kids, there's a certain age range where these kids want to watch Bucephalon from 2005.
This is a kid show, but we do whippets.
I would disagree. I would disagree that this is a kid show. I'm going to say a curse word right now.
You didn't even hear it.
You didn't even hear
it. PG-13. That's what this movie. That's what the movie's
this is a
rated.
kid show. PG-13.
For pulverizing jams spelled with a G for all
Gams.
Gams.
Gamma ray.
For
Gams, like my Cool Whip grandma.
You call your grandma Gams?
No, I don't.
Do you call your grandma Gammy?
What?
Gamma?
I have I call it grandma and then Grammy.
Bro,
my two grandmas.
you probably pick Luigi in Mario Kart. Fun facts about this movie.
I do, by the way.
Mike White was on
Mike Caucasian.
Mike Caucasian, the the roommate,
Yeah.
was on
Ned
Survivor.
Schneebly.
Was on Survivor.
Oh,
you ever
really?
watch that show?
No, I didn't.
I watched
Wait,
this.
Is that how he became famous?
No, he's actually he's an author.
No, he's not.
He's a writer. He is.
What?
I don't know.
We're talking about music, but we're also talking about books.
Talking about movies, music, and books.
Movie,
We got them
music,
all
books.
covered. Video,
Yeah, we have all of it.
audio, and writing.
And writing. Okay, wait. So I don't get it. Was he a contestant?
He was, and
Was it like a celebrity one? I don't get how.
I think it was a celebrity one.
Okay, I've never seen Survivor, but I knew it's just a bunch of people in the woods trying to survive, right?
On an island, bro.
On an island. Okay, I don't get how he would have been on it. So was that before? Was that before School of Rock? What else has this guy been in? Because I've never heard of him before, other than this movie.
You're asking me a lot of questions.
I know.
About
I'm sorry. I
this
asked you like three.
He was on Survivor after he became a celebrity.
When did he become a celebrity?
Probably after this movie, or as an author. I don't know. I knew he was on the show. Just let me. That's my fun fact. We're moving on.
Okay,
Tell me
sorry.
your then.
Okay, so my then is that I love this movie. I don't remember what age I was when I watched this, but I remember I was like late. I was before 13. That's our rule. All these movies we have to see before we're 13.
Okay.
Because teen is not a kid anymore.
No, it's a teen.
12 is. Okay, but
I
I
agree.
think I was probably like 10 years old when I seen this. But
Hey, can you pass me that chalky milk, bro? Is there any left?
there's not any left. That's the... What are you doing? Bro, you have chocolate and whipped cream in there. Don't do it.
I chugged it. It's
But
clear.
there's still remnants,
it's
right?
clear. It's clear. I'm not even gonna be able to taste it.
Oh. No, let's see if he actually tastes it. Do you? Look at his eyes. He is so whipped right now. What's it called?
Whippets.
Whippets. Whippets?
Whip it real
Whip
good.
it good.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, but I remember my mom and I watched this a couple times, and I remember that we always liked doing the handshake that Lawrence and Ned, Mr. Schneebly, Mr. S.
Can I ask
We
you a
should say
question?
Mr. Schneebly is the actual guy, and Mr. S is Jack
Can I
Black.
ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
How much time do you put into memorizing the names of all the kids in the movie?
I've seen this movie a lot, so I kind of know them.
You know their names?
I don't know all of them. Well, I know Tamika, who's the turkey sub. Summer, who's actually Megan.
Megan?
Zach is the guitar player. Freddie is the drummer.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name, but Sassy Pants is Billy. Is the? Can we say he's gay? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's
I'm
gay.
pretty sure he's gay. He's not defined by that.
He's not. That's not who he
He's
is.
not gay.
It's not who he is.
Okay, he's Billy.
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 He's gay Billy.
That's honestly, and Katie is the bass player. That's kind of all I remember. And whenever I write my movies, whenever we do the movies, I always write down the key names. So it's very important to me.
You're giving away behind the scenes stuff. Just move on. I'm sorry, that was aggressive.
that was really
That was
aggressive,
That
dude.
was
Sorry,
aggressive.
man.
I'm sorry.
It's all
all
good,
the
it's all
whippets.
good. Okay, but anyway,
it's all the
then
whippets. I
let me
can't
get
hear right now. I can't.
Let me get to my done. I really like this movie. Look at him. That's so dumb. I'm sorry.
You good, bro?
I'm very good. Why are you disappearing from me? I'm disappearing. All right.
Just cut to me like not sitting in the couch.
Yeah, where you at? But my mom and I always like doing the handshake that they do together.
Yeah.
Which you want to do it? I know it right now. Okay, ready? Oh no, well, he goes like this. Okay,
Welcome.
come a little closer. I'm gonna come
I-
a little closer too. Okay.
Okay.
This and this. Slap it. Oh wait, no, I did it wrong. Do this again.
Oh gosh.
This,
This?
and then a
This.
couple of these. 1, 2, 3,
Three,
4.
four,
Give me a
five.
platform. Let's rock today. Do it to me.
Let's rock today.
Slap it. Skin it. shoot it, kaboot it.
Kaboot it.
That's the whole thing. My
And
mom
we'll
is
go-
going to be very impressed when I show this again.
And we'll go over that again later because it's pretty long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get it down. But I love this movie. Because I was really into my rock and roll stage when I saw this for the first time.
You had a rock and roll stage?
I did. I love rock and roll.
Ooh, like what bands? Give me a couple.
Like all the ones that he was mentioning. Like I liked
Led Zeppelin.
AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Wow.
There's a couple more. Black Sabbath. It was a while ago. I was probably like 10, 11 years old.
Okay. The age of these kids. Were you the age of the kids in the movie when you watched this movie for the first time?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because I was not, but we'll get into that later.
Oh, we know. You were born the year it came out, so
I was born 3 years before the movie came out. I'm not 17 years old, 18 years old. I'm 21 now, minus 3, 19.
What year were you
18.
born? What year were you
I
born?
was born in 2000.
So was my girlfriend. How are you guys not the same age?
Because I'm a young 2000.
My girlfriend's older than you? Sucker.
Oh, she wins. She
She
wins.
won.
I lose.
She won. She won.
All my friends are older than me. I'm the youngest one, besides Izzy.
I'm the oldest one. Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
weird? Oh well, Izzy, yeah.
Izzy.
I was gonna say youngest oldest, but we can just disregard Izzy at all. From all of it.
I will not.
We can just remove her from the group chat.
I will not.
She's not that important. Okay, so anyway, let me get to my dad. Okay, but that was basically my dad. I really liked the movie. I really liked the songs. One of my first solos, or one of the first songs I learned on my guitar was the little riff that Jack Black does in the what's the song called that they sing at Battle of the Bands?
Teacher's Pet.
You wanna be a teacher if you wanna be the teacher's pet. Is it? I don't know. But that was the first song. It was that.
Oh,
I
okay.
learned that on guitar for the first time, or when I first learned.
That's not the song they make. That's a famous song.
Well, they have the same riff.
Okay, maybe they do. Oh my gosh, they
What's up?
do. Okay,
All
sorry.
right.
Sorry.
When Ben gets revelation, it's weird to me.
Okay. I started touching my face a lot. I'm like, oh man, it's all here.
I forgot what movie what it was.
School of Rock.
No, what? No, shut up. There was a movie we did in season 1 where you're like, the dog farts. I forgot the dog farts. What movie was that? Do you remember
that? It was a bad movie. It was a bad.
What
And I was
was
making
it?
fun of it.
Oh man, it's bugging me.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Let me-
Keep talking about your now
The
though.
dog fart. Oh no, it was Borrowers. Because
Was it Borrower?
The cheese.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm like, the dog farts.
Oh, it was really funny. Okay, that was my dad. I have enough to say about my dad. Now I
Yeah.
watched it again last night. It's still great.
Really late at night?
It's still great. Admittedly, I looked up the Rotten Tomatoes because I was curious. We can
Yeah.
talk about it later, but
We'll talk about it later.
I was kind of like, that's very accurate to me. And I think it's still a great movie. It still holds up. All the jokes landed too,
Totally.
and I didn't realize how many there were, and I thought it was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
So and a lot of like teacher jokes, which I was kind of like.
What do you mean by teacher jokes?
He was like, there's one part where like Jack Black pulled Freddie out of the van, that he was just chilling with all the other rockers. Do you remember that scene?
playing cards, rolling some
Playing
dice, shooting some shoots.
Yeah, doing some whippies. And so that was whippets.
Whippies.
Golly, I'll never call it whippets. And then he's just like, dude, you scared me half to death, man. He's like, you
Yeah.
can't do that. And then he's like, if you do that again, I will write a note to your parents, because he's like not even a teacher, but he's making teacher jokes. And I
Yeah.
thought that was really funny. He had a lot of those.
Well, that was a cool moment too because it was the transition away from him as like a rocker to somebody who cares about the kids.
Yeah, which you did. That was a cool transition.
Good stuff.
And so by then, I still love the movie. It's still really, really great for me.
You mean you're now?
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. By now, I still love the movie. It's still really good. I had a lot of fun watching it.
That's great. Good job.
Thank you, man.
When I was a kid, I didn't watch this movie. I heard of it.
Okay.
And I knew who Jack Black was.
I had a similar thing too. I heard about it for so many years, but never
Yeah.
watched it. So
And then I saw it a couple of years ago in Chicago. There was a movie night in in Millennium Park
okay,
and on the lawn outside. It was really cool, and they did 2 features.
they had like a big screen out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It was a double feature, really
Like a
weird.
projector?
It was School of Rock and it
Okay.
was Get Out.
Get Out.
So they played School of Rock first.
2003 to 2017 movie.
I guess so.
That's a weird
I mean, it was like a kids movie during the day, then like a scary adult movie at night.
Okay.
So
Sure.
that's
They have that at the drive-in.
they do. They played Wizard of Oz last weekend.
Did they really?
It was
That's the first
Wizard
movie
of
ever made.
Oz, and then it was like Friday the 13th. I
That's
think
the first movie ever made.
first movie ever made. Forgot about that joke. But yeah,
It's
so
not a joke. I thought it was real.
the first time, it's a joke that you thought it was real.
Yeah.
So the first time I saw this movie, I was a teenager, but it was a good experience. I had a fun time. Like, it was a fun setting to watch in a park full of people who were just really enjoying the movie.
Good thing this counts as my movie because I said you can't be a teenager.
I
and
know,
watch this.
and I was blown away by Jack Black. And it's a scary thought as a director or as an author to to have a movie sit entirely on the shoulders of one person.
With
you
Jack
know?
Black.
Jack Black.
Yeah.
Like he is this movie. And that's kind of what I thought about it. Now, I lost it. Every time I'm on a train, like I'm on the train of thought, and I look to my notes and it's like derailed. I just gotta like close my laptop.
Bro, maybe Tobor can help you.
Tobor, I'm free.
That's a callback to episode 1.
Woo.
Okay.
Day one's Matt Fulton.
Anything else you want to say?
Day one,
Matt
bro.
Fulton.
Day one,
Shout
bro.
out to Matt. Matty
This
boy.
entire soundtrack of
great.
songs
So good.
were all on the Guitar Hero that I played at my grandma's house. I could shred in the
Grandma's
basement,
front room?
not the front room, in the basement. Okay, calm down. And I would
Okay.
shred to all these songs. And yeah, bro. I guess. Wait, was that my then? No, that's my now. That's like in the middle. Is there something in between then and now? Is there a category between then and now?
Please talk more.
I am talking.
Talk
probably
about
too much.
something meaningful.
Is
Is there a then and now?
Like
What-
you
what
said-
about now?
the future?
Well, if now is now, when is
When
bef-
is then?
when is before now and after then? That's what you're sounding, bro. You are high right now, dude.
I'm not. I'm just a
Wow.
little. I made a top 100 list of movies of all time,
Okay,
of my favorite movies of all time,
that's cool.
and it was probably a bad idea, because for me, like a top 10 was like really hard for me to do. So I made a top 100, and now it's like I have them all
Where
there.
the frick do I put
I
all
whittled
these?
it down to 100, and I keep watching movies that are like being added onto the list.
Yeah, movies get made every year. pal.
I know, dude, but I watched School of Rock, and I'm like, well, this has got to be my top 100. But now, what am I going to get rid of? What's got to take? What?
I'll tell you what. Get
Movies.
rid of Get Out.
It's actually not on there.
Oh, good.
It should be,
It was
though.
it was pretty mid for me.
It should be though. I bought the screenwriting book of that actually, the screenplay,
Oh, the authorization.
the authorization of the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, Jordan Peele's the author of that movie.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, even
Okay.
though I didn't really say anything right there, that's my now. So
you
we
said
can,
more than enough.
I said more, I said a lot, but nothing at the same time. It's
Okay.
like a paradox.
Yeah. A what?
Quotes.
Just ignore me. All right.
It was so
It's good.
hard to whittle this down. I had a list about this big of quotes.
Okay.
The one-liners in this movie are fat. I had to trim it down to this. I had to slim it out a little bit.
Okay. How many you got?
About like 45 pounds worth I had to slim off.
45
Speaking of which, Tanner lost 45 pounds, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thanks so much.
Good job.
Can I give a little disclaimer?
Yeah.
We're recording these out of order. So if next week I lost 15 pounds,
This is
just no. Actually,
No, that'd be funny though. It's just like he keeps
I-
losing like less and less, or
the
like more
first
and
episode
more.
of season 2, I'm like really thin, and then the last episode, I'm like still really fat.
We filmed it backwards.
Yeah.
No, we just don't want to be filming Christmas stuff in the middle of like September.
Yeah,
You
it's
know, I just don't
September
want to
right
do that.
Even though next week is Alvin the Chipmunks,
Woo!
we're gonna. Well, we won't see you then, but
We'll
you'll
know.
see future us.
You'll see us
record
eventually.
Alvin the Chipmunks.
Tanner and I will be switched.
Me and
Tanner will be
Tanner and I,
switched.
you and I.
You,
Wait, can I tell you my favorite joke real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? So there was okay. I worked at a golf course. Okay, this is a joke.
You were. Oh, okay.
I worked at a golf course, okay? And I was there working at the golf course one day, and there was a family there. And then so it was the family was there, me. I was at the golf course. It was me, the family, and the golf
Stop.
course. All right.
No.
There's a golf course with me, the family. I was there with I wasn't with the family, but I was at the golf course. Me, the family, the golf course. Golf course, family, me, you, golf course. Oh, you wouldn't get it. You know who told me that joke?
Luke Zandstra.
Andrew Morales.
Andrew Morales.
Yeah. We got to have him back on.
What a guy.
Actually, we are planning to have him back on. Don't tell him the movie. But we're
Don't
planning-
tell him that.
We're
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that.
We're not going to tell him the movie, but Andrew's coming back.
Don't tell them that.
Andrew's got to come back. Don't tell him that. You can't say that.
Quotes.
Quotes.
If any kid gets out of line, I have no problem smacking him in the head.
Smacking him outside the head. Yep.
Now, Tanner, you smack kids sometimes.
Say what now?
When was the last time you smacked a kid?
Like 2 weeks ago.
What was the occasion?
What's the next quote?
I smacked a kid last week.
Did you really?
No.
Oh.
Maybe it's
What the
time
frick?
for you to give up those dreams. I did, and things are going pretty great for me.
Pretty great for me.
Such a sad character. Such a sad-looking man. This
Ned Schneebly.
This is like a cello, except you tip it on its side, and
Cello,
cello,
you
it's
got
a
a
bass. Good stuff. And then when Jack Black's looking out the window at all the kids talking to the judge, he's like,
Oh,
they're terminal. Every last one of them.
I know all these quotes.
Every last one of them.
Stick it to the man, Neosis.
And then there's a bit where Jack Black is pretending to teach them stuff, and the teacher walks in. He's like, E equals MC squared, students. But she walks in because there was complaints about music
Yeah.
going on.
Oh, yeah.
And then so Jack Black is like, there's no music. Or did she say there's music? And the principal is like, yeah.
Well,
So he turns to the class and says, you know what that means, kids? Miss Lemons is on crack.
Miss Lemons must be smoking crack, right, kids?
And they all nod their head. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you pause the movie and write down the quote, or do you just wing it? Because you're saying all the quotes a little wrong.
I think you're remembering them a little wrong.
I watched the movie last night.
Miss Lemons is smoking crack instead of on
He
crack?
goes, uh-oh. Miss Lemons, it seems like Mrs. Lemons is smoking crack, right, kids?
That's definitely not how it goes.
Okay. Well, you can be wrong.
But we could both be wrong. How about that?
How about that?
Traumatizing scale.
I'm really mad at you right now.
No, you're not.
I give this a 5.
You're not. A
I'm just
5?
kidding. I give it a 0.
Yeah, a 0.
That's
This is
nothing.
just a feel-good movie.
Yeah.
It's just an absolute pleasure jam.
Actually, I'll give it a 1. You want to know why? Jack Black shirtless, jumping into a crowd in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh God!
He like hits. His face smacks into the ground too. He goes
and
like
lands on a
boom.
glass of
It's
beer.
terrible. It's
Yeah.
terrible. It's terrible. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
It's terrible. It really is.
Rotten Tomato score. Do you want to say what it is since you looked it up?
I actually can't remember, but I remember it was in the 90s, right?
92%.
92. Okay, I was right.
92%. Now, if this
So
movie
good.
didn't have Jack Black in it, we touched on this a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
But I just want to emphasize again how crucial Jack Black is to this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And without him, who do you think could have been in it? Putting in the spot a little bit.
Oh.
Don't. Just say what you're going to say.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. That would be funny, actually. School of Rap.
School of Yeah, right.
School of Rap.
He
that's
did
good.
a movie with some other. Was it Kendrick? No, it wasn't Kendrick Lamar. He did another movie with another rapper about. It was called High School, like
High
High
School.
School. I can't remember who the
That's
other guy
funny.
was. It's another rapper that's pretty well known, but
I'm going to look it up. High School.
Snoop Dogg. That's gonna be my new thing.
The
Every time you're like,
musical.
who do you think would have voiced the
Bro,
Hulk
it's
better?
been your thing. I already know the answer.
Snoop Dogg.
High School. Mac and Devin go to high school?
No, did you look up Snoop Dogg High School?
Oh, it's Wiz Khalifa.
That's right. Okay.
It's Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa, and it's called Mac and Devin Go to High School.
I mean, dude, if you think about it, I wouldn't be surprised if Wiz Khalifa was related to Snoop Dogg because of how much weed they both smoke.
That is the deciding
Wiz
factor.
Khalifa has his own dispensary, dude.
Do they smoke weed a lot? They're related.
Oh, whoa. Yeah.
Oh,
they do
man.
whippets a lot. God.
In that case,
better
we're
join
probably
that crew.
related to Jack Black doing
You're-
all these whippets here.
What? Whip it good.
Whip
Okay.
it good.
What else is next?
You got to give
Rotten
your Rotten
Tomatoes.
Tomato score.
I'll give this an 87.
Lower? Lower than You gave it.
than the
You
Rotten
gave it lower
Tomatoes.
than Rotten Tomatoes. Why is that?
Because I really like this movie, but it's not one of my favorites. It's still really good. It's not gonna. It
Mm.
wouldn't be in my top 100, but
It is in my top.
It's
100.
probably 115.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I mean, that's fair.
It's good. It's good though.
I
can't. By the way, I can't do a top 100.
You don't think so?
No, I could do a top 50 maybe.
I did a top 100. I'm like, just write down all the movies that you would want to be in there, and I wrote down 150 movies, and I had to like trim it back.
You're like, all right, put this one here, this one there.
like,
What's your number one
rearrange.
movie?
I didn't do like number one. I just alphabetized them afterwards.
Well, what is your number one movie?
Probably Fantastic
That's
Mr. Fox.
What's mine?
Back to the Future. Give me some.
Why haven't we done our favorite movies yet?
Because I watched them when I was a kid.
Well, I watched mine when I was a kid.
We could definitely do that one.
Did you didn't do yours as a kid? Wait, I watched yours as a kid.
I think I actually watched mine as a kid too.
We gotta do this one day.
Oh,
We already have the movies for
man.
season 2. but
Oh
maybe,
man.
maybe surprise episodes.
Maybe surprise bonus episodes.
Yeah.
You never know if we have bonus episodes planned. My Rotten Tomato score, this movie would win the Battle of the Bands. It would win it.
There's no number he gave.
It would be that good. This movie would win Battle of the Bands every single time.
'Kay.
Also,
Yeah.
School of Rock's the School of Rock's around because we went to a picnic. Whoa, hold on.
Oh,
we went to a concert
Picnic.
called Picnic,
Yeah.
and there they had Schools
I thought
of
that was
Rock.
called After School Program. No, it's not.
No, it's definitely called
It's
School
called
of Rock.
School of Rock.
It wasn't after school program, but it's
Oh.
called School of Rock.
Okay, yeah.
Do those all start from this movie?
I actually don't know.
I don't know either. Let us know in the comments. Did School of Rock start from this movie? I feel like no.
They got it from that one song.
School-
Jukebox Hero, but
You
they
mean-
went School of Rock.
You mean School's Out?
Alice
Oh,
Cooper.
Summer. Did that song play? No, it didn't.
No.
That song played in Dazed and Confused, which I watched 2 nights ago. That's also by Richard Linklater.
Holy crap.
The dude's soundtracks are incredible. All throwbacks. They're all dad movies, a little bit, if you ask me, which
the
isn't a bad
montage
thing.
song in this, the Bonzo Goes to Pittsburgh by the Ramones.
Is that the No, that's
That's Led Zeppelin, dude.
that's
It's the
the montage song.
No,
Migrant Song. That's the Led Zeppelin
Immigrant
one.
Song.
Immigrant
bro.
Song. Sorry.
Migrant Song. Listen to this guy. I had a rock phase. Okay, I know we're literally everywhere. I need to say one thing. Do you know what my go-to? I have 2 go-to hype songs at the gym. If I need to get hype, I listen to these 2.
What is it? What are they?
One is "Welcome to the Jungle."
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah, that one. And then the other one is "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know that one?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Whoa, yeah. I'm like, and I just like, I do like I go on the treadmill like
Oh,
this.
when you're running?
No, I walk, and I go, so I go really fast.
Do you walk in an incline?
Yeah.
You do that? I did that too. And it was what is it? Like a 15 incline for 30 minutes? Is that?
Mhm.
Yeah,
that'll
that's
burn you, dude.
Yeah, that'll burn you. That's what
It'll
I
burn
did.
you. It'll kill you.
It burned me.
It'll hurt you.
Burned me real bad.
Like a
Tanner, do
relationship.
your best Jack Black impersonation.
Jack Black?
No, that was good. That was good.
Oh, oh man, we're missing all these fun bits because we got to go into. Remember the song he just like made off the top of his head?
Yeah,
I
with
like-
all the
he's
students.
Ow, wow, wow, wow. In the end of time. yeah. Artist leads the way. I know the whole song, dude.
I think that this is in my top 100 because one of my favorite movie scenes of all time is when he's like rearranging the kids for the first song they play together, when he's like
Yes.
learning what each of them play.
That was super
and
cool.
the first song they play, like that's one of the best movie scenes I've ever seen. It's
was
so good.
It was like a one shot, too. Is
yeah,
that
it
what it's
totally
called?
was.
Um,
Just slowly scooches back. It's
Yeah.
it's good. It's good.
but the whole bit of him like that's probably my favorite part of the movie is the one I was just talking about where he
Mhm.
he's like okay, he like whips out a little like key thing. He's like, okay, I'll use these 2 chords.
Yeah.
Puts in his pocket and then he just comes up with a song. But then he goes like he goes like this. He's like fog, Freddie. Like a layer of fog, Freddie. Like he points to the kid who's
Yeah,
gonna have
yeah,
to
like
learn, and
Freddie
then
too.
he's like, and then you see Hawaii 5-0? You guys know that song? The drum solo is like, like that whole bit is so funny.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Thanks, Jack. Thanks, Mr.
That
Black.
was my best impression.
Have you ever-
Jack
have you-
Black, by the way.
Have you ever listened to Tenacious D, Jack Black's?
I haven't heard. I don't know any
Man?
other songs, but I know it's Jack Black
Yeah.
and some other guy.
They have
Who's
some-
the other guy? Do you know?
I don't know his name.
Richard Pryor. I don't know. I just made up a word. He looks like a Richard
Definitely-
Pryor to me.
Maybe it is Richard Pryor.
No, it's definitely not Richard Pryor. He's Googling it.
It's Richard Pryor.
No, Richard Pryor. Matt Fulton.
Richard Pryor is.
Who's wait, show me Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor looks like it's like Steve Harvey.
He says Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor and Jack Black.
Who's
Oh my
Richard Pryor known
gosh.
for?
He's a stand-up comedian. He's
Wait, so is Tenacious D like a comedy act, or do they make legit music?
They make legit music, but they're like
Is
a
it like
comedy
jokey,
rock
like
band.
Weird Al?
No, not
Weird
like
Al
that.
does covers
not like
only.
that. Tenacious D is Kyle Gass, Jack Black
Kyle
and Kyle
Gass?
Gass. Yeah,
Kyle Gass.
Kyle GASS.
Dog farts. Kyle
Dog
Gass.
farts.
Kyle Gass.
Okay. Next week's movie, as Tanner already said, is Alvin and the Chipmunks. Guys, thank you
Classic.
so much for listening to this episode, for jamming with us
Yeah.
at the School of Rock.
Next week's movie is gonna have a lot of music too.
It is
I have some funny stuff.
a
I
lot
gotta
of
tell
covers
you about
coming up.
it.
Mm.
Yeah. But anyway,
I
Ben,
wonder what
plug
the
away.
studio's gonna look
I
like.
want you to plug away.
Real.in.podcast on Instagram.
I don't like the accent Ben is doing, but I'll just tell you.
It's my Jack Black.
That was a really bad. That sounded more like Richard Pryor. At Tanner Eckledge. Oh, by the way, the guy, I don't know where we're at in the timeline. Okay, I don't remember if I said this or not. The guy I messaged to ask for the music name, he still hasn't replied to me. It's been like 3 weeks. I followed him, too. I followed him to get his attention.
You gotta send him another message.
Excuse me, are you there? Yeah. All right. At
Excuse me,
Tanner
you still have your name.
at Tanner Eckledge for now. I think I said that joke, too. At Tanner Eckledge. Real.it.podcast, Talk Time with Tandrew, and
Skadoosh. Keep it real.
Keep it real.